Hey there, welcome to Eggnoggin. I mean Life Noggin. It's that time of year again, little kids writing letters to Santa, leaving him cookies, and waking up to presents underneath the tree on Christmas Day. There is nothing better than a good old-fashioned Christmas tradition, but where did they come from? Well, we got some answers. Let's get started. Number 1. Christmas trees. Nothing gets me in the Christmas spirit more than putting up a tree every year. Here's mine. Decorating with lights and ornaments is a labor of love, but why do we do this? Well, it has its roots, pun intended, in paganism. Pagans would decorate their houses with evergreen branches during the celebration of Saturnalia, a Roman festival that marked the winter solstice. The idea of decorating trees can even be traced back to ancient Egypt, way before the birth of Christ. But it was the Germans that really popularized the Christmas tree. Germans would decorate whole trees with apples, which represented the forbidden fruit from the story of Adam and Eve, and later decorated the tree with nuts and different candies. This German tradition really didn't become a huge hit elsewhere until around the 1840s, when Queen Victoria of England persuaded her German husband to practice the tradition of putting up a Christmas tree in their home. It was featured in a well-known paper, and soon after, tons of wealthy citizens were decorating their homes with this tree. The tradition spread rapidly around the world and became a staple for the celebration of Christmas. But what about the top of the tree? The star on the tree usually represents the Star of Bethlehem from the Nativity. If you put an angel on top of the tree, it most likely represents Gabriel, the angel who let Mary know she was pregnant with baby Jesus. But hey, you can put whatever you want on top of your tree because it's your tree. Although it's heavily influenced by Christian beliefs, many people of different faiths decorate their home with a tree. Number 2. There is nothing better than a beautiful Christmas tree, except for maybe the presents underneath it. But how did we decide to start exchanging gifts on this holiday? Like the origins of the Christmas tree, gift giving can be traced back to Saturnalia. The festival included children and adults alike giving gifts to one another as a symbol of appreciation and friendship. The celebration of Saturnalia also had people having a ton of orgies, but that's a different kind of giving. In the 4th century, the soon-to-be powerful Church of Rome took on many pagan traditions as a way of attracting more people to the church. This included Saturnalia and some of its practices. But it really wasn't until the late 18th century where gift giving on Christmas really took off. The iconic Santa Claus, already adopted by America from the Dutch, was used as a marketing tool to get children excited about getting gifts. Stores would market all kinds of toys around Christmas time as a way to boost sales. In 1867, stores like Macy's pushed their hours of operations to midnight so last-minute shoppers could purchase gifts. Leave it to capitalism to transform an entire celebration more than the Church of Rome. And number 3. Pucker up, because here is my favorite Christmas tradition, the mistletoe. The Greeks praised it for its healing properties, and the Celtic Druids loved its ability to outlast the harsh winters. They gave it to humans in hopes that it would aid in fertility. I mean, the mistletoe can even be traced back to Norse mythology. The tradition of kissing underneath the mistletoe has also been linked to the celebration of Saturnalia. Many people would kiss under the plant at the start of the celebration, and it was said to have healing powers. The mistletoe was also considered a plant of peace in Scandinavia. Enemies would declare a truce under the plant for this reason, and arguing spouses would kiss under the mistletoe to make up. I hope we get caught under the mistletoe. I guess we have to thank a ton of cultures for Christmas. I mean, who knew the holiday was such a mixed bag of traditions? But I want to know, what's your favorite Christmas tradition? Mine is wearing a Santa hat and eating a lot of candy canes. Make sure you come back every Monday for a brand new video. And if you want even more Life Noggin, check out the other episodes and follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The links are below. I'm Blocko. This has been Life Noggin. Ho ho ho. Don't forget to keep on thinking.